Will AMD dethrone NVIDIA and become the AI king? Let's discuss. This is Brian, the Finance Ninja. Today, AMD had their AI Day and officially launched the MI300X and MI300A GPU and APUs. These are direct competitors to NVIDIA's H100 and H200 GPUs. AMD stock has dropped about 1.1% today. Before I continue, you can download my AMD and NVIDIA investment theses and valuation models on my Patreon. I have an early bird December sale going on for only $1. You'll be locked in for life at the $1 price and get access to all my investment reports, some spanning 16 pages of valuable content, valuation models, spreadsheets, and exclusive member-only videos. You'll never find a better deal. The link is in the pinned comment. Sources say that AMD will ship between 300 and 400,000 MI300 units in 2024. That is huge. Not quite as big as NVIDIA in 2023, however, at 550,000 units. However, if you assign an ASP of $10,000, you'll get revenues of $3 to $4 billion. That is far above AMD's forecast in their last earnings call of $2 billion. Shamo says, don't forget to like and subscribe. Just to see the amount of demand there is, Tesla requires 300,000 units of A100 equivalent GPUs by October 2024. And this is just Tesla. There are so many other companies needing these chips right now. In fact, a year ago, Lisa Su stated that AI should grow at a 50% CAGR between 2023 and 2027, growing from $30 billion to $150 billion. What a difference a year makes, huh? The updated number is 70%, just delivered today by Lisa Su, growing from $45 billion in 2023 to $400 billion in 2027. By the way, if you hear noises, that's my cat. Looks like I'll have to make updates to my models for AMD and NVIDIA. The models will be on my Patreon after I update them. She's jumping around. Lisa Su talked about wanting an open ecosystem for AI. Less proprietary. And specifically, she's talking about CUDA here. Lisa said this is the single most transformative technology in 50 years, beating out the internet. We'll see about that. She said AMD must deliver a broad portfolio for training and inference compute engines. AMD is launching the Instinct MI300X and MI300A, A's an APU. AMD said that these are the highest performing accelerators in the world for generative AI. It has 192 gigabytes of memory, 5.3 terabytes of bandwidth. I apologize for my cats. That actually beats the NVIDIA H200, not just the H100, the H200. The H200 has 141 gigabytes of HBM3 memory at 4.3 terabytes per second. Honestly, I think she's eating plastic. So what's happening here is the MI300X is on par 1-for-1 with the H100 for training, according to AMD. That implies that the MI300X is actually trailing the H200 in training. But again, the H200 hasn't released just yet, so we don't have a head-to-head comparison. But the MI300, I think, should beat the H200 in inference. So if you want training, the H200 is probably the go-to system. If you want inference, the MI300X. That's what I'm thinking right now. NVIDIA is launching an inference chip later this year, but we don't know the specs of that just yet. However, due to the sparse supply of these chips, you can honestly use either AMD or NVIDIA and just be happy. These are both high-performing chips and very fast. So here's some performance differences between the H100 and the MI300X. 2.4 times the memory capacity, 1.6 times memory bandwidth, 1.3 times FP8, 1.3 times FP16. FP stands for floating point. Again, this isn't the H200, it's the H100. I can't wait to see a direct comparison between the MI300X and the H200. Now they talk about the MI300X as a platform. The thing is you combine 8 of these into a single server. These 8 are connected by Infinity Fabric to have near linear scaling. These 8 combined gave you 1.5 terabytes of memory compared to the H100's 640 gigabytes. And it's going to cost you quite a bit of change to get 8 of these things. And the servers ship with 8 combined onto a single board. MI300X VMs are in Azure in preview today. AMD also discussed many partnerships, some of which are Microsoft, Oracle, Meta, Databricks, Essential AI, Lamini, and others. The MI300A was also announced. The MI300A shares memory between the CPU and GPU. It's an APU system, so it's got GPUs and GPUs and CPUs. The MI300A has 128 gigabytes of MI3 memory and a transfer rate of 5.3 terabytes per second. Also discussed were the Ryzen AI for PCs and Ryzen 8040 processors. These are mobile processors called Hawk Points. The Ryzen 8040 CPUs have 40% better AI performance over the 7040 that was released last year. Now, the question is, will AMD dethrone NVIDIA? As of right now, I don't think so. NVIDIA's H200 has the lead in training, probably, I can't talk. AMD really needs a competitor in AI training workloads. AMD does have a nice card for inferencing, however, and should take share in this area. AMD's production of these chips also trails NVIDIA by a pretty big margin. I haven't seen anything today to say that AMD can gain more than 50% of the AI market. But even if AMD gets 25%, that's a lot of money to be made. By the way, if you want me to make a video on the difference between training and inferencing, please let me know in the comments. Also, what did you think about the presentation? Do you think AMD will dethrone NVIDIA? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.